Welcome back. We're talking to Ashley Metzger from the Desert Water Agency now about water restrictions here in the desert getting eased a little bit. It's a nice change, and it just came out about this decision on Tuesday.
Yes, our board of directors voted on Tuesday to ease up on these restrictions. So previously, Desert Water Agency customers were only allowed to water Monday, Wednesday, and Friday before 7 a.m. and after 7 p.m. And we added the weekend. We added Saturday and Sunday through October 31st because that's the hottest time of year. And last year when we were in a really difficult state, there was a state of emergency throughout the state, we were tasked with cutting 36%. Well, now that that's been eased, we thought we should ease up too because we heard that the most difficult part for people was getting the plants and the trees through that 2-day dry period.
Right. Like they were saying every other day is okay, but that 2-day spell, the weekend really kind of was putting a damper on it.
That's right, and we really want people to pay attention to their trees because those take years to grow and they have great impacts for our community, both in terms of aesthetics and even some degree of air quality. So people should make sure that their trees are getting enough water, and if they want to increase their watering to Saturday and Sunday as well, that's great. We are asking customers to try and cut back between 10 and 13% compared to their previous use rather than the 36 or 32% standard. We feel that 10% is enough to account for long-term sustainability. We went back over the course of 25 years and looked at different intervals, and we found that 10% is really the number we should be targeting. And we don't have our official number from the state yet, but we do expect it will be below that 10%.
In voting, were there any concerns from board members about giving people these extra couple of days?
I think the concern remains with everyone that we consistently enforce our policies and that we consistently remind people to be conservative with their use. So not waste water ever, regardless of if we're in a drought or we're not in a drought. It's always important to use water wisely.
Right, and so it's before 7 a.m. or after 7 p.m. now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Also, you could do Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
Just being really conscious about those times. But again, if you think it's green enough, you don't have to do it those days, right? You're still wanting people to be conservative.
Yes, and look at other factors like the weather and the dew point even. The humidity is one of those factors as well. So if you get a smart controller, you don't have to do any of the worrying. It does it for you.
Right, and Kelly was talking about the dew points today. It was a little bit of a muggy day, so maybe today won't be something you need to water, to look out for. All right, anything else you wanted people to know before we go?
If you have any questions about how to irrigate or perhaps how to stop runoff, how to be more efficient, go to www.dwa.org/irrigation.
All right, you guys have an app too, right?
We do. Yeah. We have an app to report water waste. So if you see that folks are still watering Tuesday and Thursday, go ahead and use that app.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us all this information. We have a look at your top stories coming up next at noon. You're watching KESQ, the Desert's news leader.